Hey everyone, what's going on? Smelling God here today again in a brand new version of Minecraft. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's been here for a long time, I've just never picked it up. The version I'm talking about, of course, is Minecraft Java Edition, one you guys should be pretty familiar with by now if you've ever played Minecraft. So, of course, what's the first thing I do? Obviously, I build some redstone creations. Because, wow, it is just so fun to test out a bunch of stuff. And just give me 1 second. Music off. Thank you. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've built tons of redstone creations already. Well, 6. And today I'm going to be showing you those 6 creations in my brand new redstone testing world. And the first one, obviously, being this, which is my redstone sign you just saw. But it has, well, it has a secret little feature, and if you press the button, launches up a few beautiful fireworks. So yeah, you can do it as many times as you please. The dispenser is full to the brim, so obviously I can do it a bunch of times if I really want to. But yeah, that's the first one. That's the sign. Pretty simple enough. And then moving on to my next one, which is the first one I've ever built in Java, which is it's a 2x2 piston door, and either of the pressure plates can activate it. You can run through it, walk through it. Yeah, it's very, very simple. You guys should be pretty familiar with this now. I do it all the time on my Redstone Bunker worlds. But yeah, it was my first one. I was just trying out the new keyboard and mouse, so it was a little tough to figure out, but I got it. And then over here is something, again, very simple. It is, if you've been familiar with my channel, you know that I've built a few of these, or at least one. It's a slime block trampoline. Super fun to bounce around in. It helps you when you want to launch yourself while wearing elytra. But yeah, nonetheless, it's a very simple creation and very fun to use. The next 3 get a little more complicated, but not too much. So over here we've got a target range built in like some dirty Roman style looking thing. But yeah, as you can see, if you hit the newly added target block, that was a good shot. It shoots your score. This is your score, the bottom row, and then your top row is a very rough version of your high score, and I'll explain why it's rough in just a second. But as you can see, you can shoot it multiple times, and it's just kind of fun to mess around with. Wow, I'm getting pretty good out of this. But yeah, the reason I say rough is because, as you can see, if I go back here, it doesn't actually fill up. You know, as you can see, they're 1 block apart instead of being a straight row like the bottom. Because I tried a lot of designs, and this is the only one that worked, which relied on pistons getting pushed. Pistons pushing redstone blocks and such. But yeah, it took a while to figure out what I should do, and I kept trying, but I couldn't really figure it out. But it's my first one, and I'm sure I can expand on it, and then obviously there's a reset button. But yeah, again, this was a target practice range thingy. Again, I'm gonna expand on it a little bit more, but this is just my first copy of it. Moving swiftly on to the next one. This has to be my favorite one so far, probably the one that took me the longest. This, of course, is a working Minecraft elevator. And yeah, as you can see, it's pretty messy. You know, you're standing on honey blocks, and then there's no roof. But I haven't really experimented with elevators at all, whether it be Bedrock or Java. But yeah, it's just a very simple design. It only uses one one flying machine, which I'm pretty proud of. But yeah, it also works if, say, it's up there, like someone's up there, and they called it up, and then you need to call it down, so you can simply call it down, and then go back up. Same thing with the top. Goes down, wait a little bit for it to go down, so like say someone pushed it down there, they got it, then they go back up, and then they go back down, but then you're still up here, obviously. Call it up, and then go back down. This has to be like one of my favorite redstone creations of all time, just of how cool it is. And obviously the redstone's pretty complicated, and it's not the most efficient one. It definitely could be better, especially if I had just used, 2 flying machines, but I just wanted to push myself a little bit and not get really complicated. But yeah, and moving on to our last thing, we have Melon Bob. Melon Bob here, with his little nose. Sorry about that, Bob. Yeah, as you can see, what just happened there was observers, detecting, when melons grow, and then pushing down a piston, crush it, because melons can't get pushed by pistons, they can only get crushed. So then obviously, this minecart with the hopper simply takes it down to deposit it in this chest. As you can see, I've done a lot of tests on it, but yeah, it works, as you can see. Just a second, it might fill up again. Yep, there you go. See, it fills up, and I've actually set the random tick speed to about 50 to speed up the process a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. I'm definitely gonna experiment with this a whole bunch. But yeah, I just decided to give him a funny little face, because, why not? So yeah, that basically wraps up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun experimenting in Java, and I really hope to do this again. I'm thinking of starting a hardcore series, maybe a redstone bunker in Java. I would love to do that with the elevators and the melon farms and such. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed and you want to see more. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys very soon. And when I mean that, I mean in like a week. Bye!